crosstown rivalry here in Los Angeles exists not just on the field or in the draft rankings, but on the big boards. If you go to Bucky Brooks' top 5 prospects at each position, it's NFL.com/Bucky top 5. Josh Rosen is at the top and not Sam Darnold. So we got Bucky Brooks to talk about this decision as well as some other spots on those positional top 5s. Bucky, why do you have Rosen over Darnold? And you've also got Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen.
Yeah, I think it's a really compelling quarterback class. This is a class that a lot of people are excited about. When you look at the top of the board, Josh Rosen and Sam Darnold, two guys that will be debated back and forth over which guy deserves to be at the top. For me, Josh Rosen is the most polished passer in this draft class. He is a guy that is a plug-and-play player in a pro-style system. When you look at his arm talent, he can make every throw in the playbook. He can throw it with touch. He can throw it trajectory. He can throw it with touch and timing. He can throw it with zip, all of those things. And you look at the offense that he played in UCLA, you saw him really do things that really translate well to Sundays. Sam Darnold is right there with Josh Rosen. He's a gunslinger. He's an elite playmaker. He has the it factor. He is someone that really does a great job of leading his teammates. I think the big thing that separates these guys, Josh Rosen is a guy that I think can step in and step onto the field right now, day one. I think for Sam Darnold, it may take a little time, but I think both of these guys are set to be very, very successful in the National Football League.
We got Baker Mayfield sandwiched in there at number 3, but then Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Those two get flip-flopped a lot. Where do you fall in the conversation between them?
You know, it's really a fascinating conversation when you think about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Josh Allen has been anointed as a top-tier guy, and he certainly has all the prototypical dimensions that you look for in the position. Outstanding size, 6'4", 230 pounds, big-time arm, probably the strongest arm of anyone in the draft class, athletic, and he has a little bit of pedigree because he played under the same coach that Coach Carson Wentz. However, when you make the comparison to Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, I am surprised that more people don't talk about Lamar Jackson. The former Heisman Trophy winner has improved steadily each year, and when you look at their completion rates, they're right about the same. The difference for me, I have seen Lamar Jackson dominate big games. I've seen him be the best guy on the field on multiple occasions. In fact, as a sophomore, I would say that maybe he was the best guy on the field in a battle with Deshaun Watson, and we saw how Deshaun Watson was able to take the league by storm. And Josh Allen, I just don't have those moments. I have traits. I just don't have the production to justify putting him over Lamar Jackson, in my opinion.
Yeah, Bucky, it would be interesting to see the juxtaposition if those two alternated their college careers and how that would play out. Let's look over at running backs. You've got in your top 5 by position, Saquon Barkley is at 1. The methodology, Bucky, with people taking running back, some people say, well, you can wait, you can get Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara later. Where do you fall with that in this draft?
Man, it's so tough because you talk about Kareem Hunt and Alvin Kamara and those guys being able to come right into the league and make an immediate impact. But you can say the same about Ezekiel Elliott, Leonard Fournette. Those guys were able to jump on their teams and take them to the playoffs. I really believe it comes down to a team philosophy. What do you believe in? Do you believe in saving that top round, that first round, for special players at marquee positions that you know that you can't find later? Or do you believe that I'm willing to take the talented player, the Ty Gurley, top of the board because he's going to change my franchise? And Saquon Barkley, I certainly believe he's deserving of being a top 5 pick. He's the best running back in the class. He's dynamic. He's terrific. He's explosive. He's versatile. He is the new prototypical pro-style running back. But even if you go a little bit below that, you talk about the Ronald Joneses, the Sony Michels, those guys are equally impactful. And as we're seeing these trends play out, we saw New Orleans have 2 back to Mark Ingram and Kamara. We saw the Atlanta Falcons do it with Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman. We've even seen in the Super Bowl, the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots went without a marquee guy. I do believe you're going to see a bunch of running backs come off the board 2nd, 3rd, 4th round because people are finding value in that position, and you don't necessarily have to do it in the 1st round.